H-E-R. So it could be really good, it could be really bad, it could be something in between.
We don't know.
It looks like we're off.
And with hidden stage names as well. This is a feature of the randomizer that we can hide stage names and they don't know where they're going even.
Okay, so yeah, this definitely does up the difficulty a bit, because if you pick a bad stage first, like both Charlie and Siberian Bull got good stages to start with. Both of these are fine. A good place you want to be. If you get like crash stage first, you almost just want to reset the game and try and start again and not do that stage first, because there's some stages that it's just a nightmare to try to do that with no items and no weapons.
Yeah, because of the high RNG, when you're playing the game like this, you generally want to avoid Heatman and Crashman stage. They're both horrible as a start. So luckily we didn't see it here, but if someone gets one of those two stages, you'll probably reset at the start.
And for curious viewers, Bob ended up picking Airman first, which can be a tough one, but he's actually making pretty good progress.
Charlie doesn't seem to have any trouble with Flashman. Flashman, again, a straightforward stage. I like this song playing. What is it?
I don't know what this song is from, but I like it.
This is from X. I'm sure it's from X. But... Oof, X2 maybe? Second X Hunter stage? Nice. I know Hunter X1 was a very dynamic song, but second Hunter stage? Okay. I'll take that because I don't remember Mega Man X2 songs. And Siberian Bull also made it to the boss. It's Heat. Morph Moth. G Mario, thanks. This is, however, Crystal Snail. I can't forget this stage.
Jenny, I think we all like the doodle doodle part in the last song. I know what she's talking about.
Also, Charlie has a very good second pick, which is quick.
Right. It's almost like Charlie knows the stages.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Crystal Snail, correct. And Siberian Bull, not too bad. It's wood. It can be done. Yeah, the randomizer will take music from a lot of games. Not exclusively Mega Man games, but yeah, a lot of titles and franchises here. What we can say here is they're all doing the stages randomly, so ignore the fact that you're gonna see any zips. It's also randomized. We don't know where the items are or when they're gonna get it. Until that point, they're just gonna use the weapons that they get, and you can see Siberian Bull is using Quick Boomerang to kill dogs, while Charlie is having a fairly easy Quick, so he can use Buster most of the time, and Air. Where can be scary, but oh, he's treating Charlie right. He's giving him patterns that he can dodge, and oh, okay.
That jump was scary, but Charlie's fine.
When you have enough HP, Airman is fun. Oh, and this is the turnaround. Crash Turret. This is not good at all.
Oh yeah, this is when random stage names is really tough, because Charlie's finished 2 stages and now he's on Crash. He can't reset now because he'd lose his 2 stages and have to start over. But he doesn't want to do Crash at this point either, so he's in a kind of a bad spot. I mean, Crash might be nice to him and he might just go right through, you never know.
Remember, one thing about Crashman stage, did you see the first enemies at this stage? Remember them? Magic. They're here too. So if you see the first enemies, they're on the elevator screens here. So yeah, you just have to pray that the start of the stage is good, so you know the rest of the stage as well. Well, not too bad from the randomizer. Charlie misses the elevator, so he decides to reset the room while Siberian Bull finds a very spammy bubble. And he's having trouble, actually.
No, he's gonna make it. He made it.
Nice.
Yeah, that Bubble Man's weapon wasn't bubbles, it was lag.
That's called Luggles. And yeah.
Laggles? We have Huggles and Laggles.
Yeah. You see, everything is randomized. He can shoot in vanilla 1, 2, or 3 bubbles. Here he can shoot like tons of bubbles and create tons of lag as a result. Yeah, that's correct, Starman Zero. That's Armored Armadillo stage. Mega Man X.
So both of our racers are on the same stage, amazingly, and both of them finished 2 stages to get here, so they're actually fairly close.
I think Siberian Bull has a bit of an advantage because he did longer stages.
That's true.
I digress. They both don't have items, and Charlie tends to do zips, so we know some time can be made back. It's still too early to talk, and we still know Bob is somewhere that we can see him. So you never know. Bob is in the shadows. Really uncomfortable.
Oh, it's this. Oh man, this is the spam seed. Look at all these crash bombs.
Yeah. Luckily, he was weak. He was weak to the buster too. 4 of the Robot Masters can be very weak, like taking 4 damage, and 4 can be normal, like taking 2 damage, like the easy difficulty of vanilla. So yeah, you generally want to use Buster if you don't want to lose time to finding a weakness. So you're gonna see it a lot.
Okay, Charlie finds the chickens, and it looks like they take 5 buster shots. That's not great.
And it is gonna take a lot of damage, and uses the tank to just get.
Goes for the E-tank. Oh, air doesn't work.
Flash, no.
That's flash. No, using flash would actually help.
You're just gonna have
he's
to
through. He's through. Just smash your way through.
Oh, so this is the Mega Man X seed. This is another Mega Man X song.
Yeah, it is. It's all X music.
Yeah. It's always cool to listen to those 8-bit renditions.
There's other ones. I was never a Mega Man X player for some reason. One of these days, I'll actually do a playthrough of one of them.
They're pretty legit. Unlike our randomizer, they're pretty legit. Some of the stages can be really fun. And Siberian Bull experiences the same lag monster, and he tried for a weakness, but decides to go with the Buster.
Yeah, you just want to stick to Buster if he's Buster weak.
Get equipped with Triple Spear. And he found Flashman. Nice stage to find. And oh, this is an uncomfortable fight.
Yeah, Woodman on a conveyor belt. And Woodman's not weak to the Buster, so oh, Charlie does a really good job with that. That's kind of tricky though.
GG, well played. That's not easy to do. In general, what you want to do is preserve your health for the boss fight, because you really don't know what's coming. And Charlie, for now, does that perfectly. He always goes with more than half HP on a boss fight, so he's doing well. finds Airman. Ooh,
Ooh, there's a little death there.
that's also
Not too
RNG.
bad of one, but it's going to be some time that Siberian Bull can make up.
Yeah. These shrimp spawners, they are RNG. There can be only one shrimp, or there can be a spawner that spawns multiple.
But it can
So-
only put 2 shrimp on the screen at the same time, so if you leave those 2 shrimp alive, no more will come get you.
Yep. But you don't know.
Yeah.
That's the best
Yeah, I
part.
usually shoot everything I see, and a lot of times I'll shoot a shrimp or 2 and realize, oh, it's a generator.
Yeah. Like we said the first race, guys, sometimes it's better to just wait a freaking second, just a second, see what's coming to you, analyze for another second, and go. Because we gotta go fast.
And I was checking in on Bob. Bob is currently on the metal stage. I think he had some pretty big challenges. Charlie has been picking all the right stages, and unfortunately Bob has been picking less than the right stages. He was in Heatman at one point. I won't give you any spoilers if you haven't seen, because that'll be fun. Oh, look, we're going to go there with Siberian Bull.
It's actually picked now.
Oh, all right, well, here we go.
Siberian Bull fought Metal Man on Flashman stage, and he found his weakness, which was awkwardly quick boomerang. So yeah. You can see. Oh, okay. Toothpaste dispensers with birds. Okay.
Did you see the fat fan?
Oh, this is potentially really nasty. Well,
Yeah.
Siberian Bull is like a champ right now, playing like a champ.
Yeah, how is he staying out of that?
What a champ!
That's fantastic.
Fantastic. This is. I'm pretty sure I could have died there. Like,
Oh, I would have died there many times.
wow. Just making it through that first section like a boss. And Charlie makes it through Airman and gets item 3. For some reason, he... Okay, Charlie? Did you throw it out?
Charlie got some coffee or something.
Okay, he is really getting the right stages with the exclusion of Clash. Speaking of weaknesses, you see the guys busting most of these enemies. However, you can see the bunny doesn't die on one hit and one. Most of the enemies doesn't die that easy. Here, they're randomized, so they can be immune or they can die really hard. Like you can see, I don't know how to call it. Yeah, these are immune right now.
Yeah,
Joes
the
are
Sniper
immune.
Joes are immune to
But you can
Buster, so...
Easily see a shrimp that doesn't die on 10 Buster shots. Easily. And Charlie makes the Buster only zip on Bubble, while Siberian Bull still pushing through metal to heat. And without item 2, he must do Yokus. Very friendly heat boss there.
Yeah, when Heat is Buster weak, that really makes your day, because Heatman, if he's not Buster weak, is a really slow fight, and then you want to go fishing for a weakness, but sometimes you don't have the right weapons, and it's just slow.
Yeah, generally don't want to do heat with Buster. Oh, and this music, I love it so much. Then Charlie picks Heatman as well. Let's see how he handled it. Okay, these guys. Okay, nice.
Oh, that was a creative strat. A little short. The last fat fan snuck up on him. That item 2 usage though, that was kind of cool. I like that.
G Mario, I don't know if that's Final Fantasy. That was Final Fantasy, I'm sorry. On the man. And on the same spot, Charlie dies.
Same one. His flash ran out right at that moment, and that's a game over. See if Charlie goes back into there. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think he has much choice at this point. You see, guys, when you're using a weapon, or you have a weapon on screen, you can't pause buffer. What pause buffer does in this game, in particular, is reset your falling velocity. So you can pause buffer to kind of move forward. But when you have flash activated, you can't do that. So, yeah, it's hard sometimes. And Siberian Bull actually doing that stage, and now as at the end is in the middle of Quick. Yeah, middle of Quick. And Charlie will try this zip, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's really good on Charlie there to get that zip with the rabbits, because they hit him with the carrot missiles when he was on his item 3, but he still got back into the right position.
Yeah, Mario, I don't know the origin of most of the songs too. I've heard it from No Constancy too. I think it's from there, but I don't know the originality, so yeah. And Siberian Bull making it through Quick Win stage. I think they're pretty close, regardless.
Yeah, with hiding stage names, people don't follow the same path of which stage they've gone to, and so we won't really know where they are until they get to Wily 1.
This Quick is not giving him an easy time. Siberian desperately trying to get close and personal with air.
Charlie has 1 stage left, and it's wood.
Nice.
Siberian has 2 stages left.
Okay, so he's 1 stage behind. And I know for sure Charlie is gonna do Goodwood again, because he has item 3 and Quick. And he can do it with Buster as well, so yeah, I'm pretty sure he will gain even more time. However, this is a perfect example why we showcase this game. There is not only one way to deal with these chickens. See how chickens should be handled.
I didn't know. They've got obviously the fully charged heat again, and it's taking out the chickens, which is really cool. But as he was going along, it's such a slow travel speed that he had multiple heat shots on the screen. I didn't know you could do that.
You can have up to 3, I think. Up to 2, I think. If you have 2, and you're basically a Terminator, just walking with them and they kill everything with you. Charlie is very low. You better refill and not die or back. Charlie. Oh my. Nice dodge.
That wiggle.
Nice. That's basically vanilla bat. And that bat is always there in vanilla. You get finally attuned to dodging that. And Siberian Bull approaching his metal fight, which has wood. Oh, this is a challenge. Let's see how he handles it. This Woodman is like a Hulk. You don't get close and personal with Hulk. Hulk get close and personal with you. And he's forced to use the E-Tank. Wow! What was that weakness?
I think that was air.
Just kill him straight away.
So Siberian Bull may have stumbled across a great weakness. Look at that! Look at that! This lag man, bubble man. I think he had 6 bubbles on the screen. Yeah, he does. He has 6 bubbles.
This is
It's
albino
so-
bubble. Yeah, and this version of the game, they added ultimate weakness. Ultimate weakness is basically a really good weakness, which straight out kills the boss in 2 or 3 hits, something like this. But it's only one, and it's really hard to find. It wastes a lot of time, but if you find it, well, it's worth it. And it's only for bosses. For, I think, 8 robos.
Well, it's that time again. Charlie's on Wily 1, so we have to guess the color of the dragon. And last time we got it, so this time I'm gonna say like purple is the dragon color. And last time I didn't get the weapon. It's gonna be metal.
Okay, and I wanna try Creed's monochrome, and my weapon will be for heat because it's good. I don't know. Oh, Charlie didn't get quite the zip. Oh, maybe, no. Decides to not go for the zip, and Siberian Bull game over is on air.
Yeah, game over there.
I think those shrimps that took
Yeah.
Charlie out. Yeah.
Yeah, the shrimp generators, those are the problem.
And this is actually a pretty good item 1. This is zippable. 100% zippable item 1.
Yeah.
Really cool.
This ladder that Charlie's on is really interesting because if you get guys that are able to hit you on the ladder, like the toothpastes would have there, frogs can be a nightmare. There's a bunch of stuff that's bad, but the strategy is to really, really quickly switch to flash and stop everything and be able to climb out of there.
Yep, you can either do the vanilla zip or use flash. And
I was wrong. It's green.
Me too. It was not monochrome. But it was heat.
We've got heat. Doesn't mean that metal does.
Oh
No. Oh,
This is a big problem.
the
It
dragon
happened-
strikes again.
It happened to my race too. When you get hit, you lose, and you kill the dragon, you lose control of Mega Man, right? You can't go left or right and hide yourself, so you straight away fall down. Well, it's a big problem. And as a result of that death, he doesn't have enough heat now, so he must search for the second weakness. And Siberian Bull's struggling a bit, but he's gonna make it through the Wiry after this kill. Nice.
Oh my gosh, Siberian Bull found the magic weapon. Yeah, Charlie. Okay, Charlie still does have some flash charge. That's good. Yeah, Siberian Bull finding air shooter is just tearing through some of these bosses.
Yeah, he searches for the weaknesses and does so really good. Does so correctly and founds them and destroys them as it's supposed to be done. Yes, Jim Mario, it's Journey to Sirius, and as it's stage 1, it's gonna be on Wily 2 as well. This is the general structure of Mega Man. Wily 1 and 2 has the same music, Wily 3 and 4 has the same music. And yeah.
Now Charlie has to search for another weapon because he has no more heat ammo.
Are you gonna guess your metal? Are we gonna get Stuff's metal?
Not quick. Oof.
Looks like it. Metal for Stuff, please? Nope.
No! Is it crash again?
Doesn't
No, it's
seem
not.
like it.
It's. I was with Charlie there. You have to shoot another one because I'm like, did that do anything? I can't tell.
Yeah. It's... Oh, this
Oh,
bubble.
look at that arc bubble. Look at the travel on that bubble. It goes over the dragon's head. Oh my gosh.
I always want to say big arcs are good on bubble, but no.
Not in this case. All right, Charlie makes it through. Oof. Okay, Siberian Bull is hot on his heels because he's coming up to the item 1 climb area here.
Great job on Siberian Bull catching up some time. So these guys are close right now, maybe 1 minute apart. So yeah, typical, you get the refills at the start of YD2 and you want to refill your moving weapons, item 2.
Yeah.
Do they know wall weaknesses? Did you see if Siberian Bull find a wall weakness in...
You know, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. That's a mystery. See if Charlie searches for him. And I know he's kind of a runner that doesn't want to. Nope.
He knows it's not Buster. In that situation where Charlie just went down through there, oh, Siberian Bull taking a death through the dragon as well. No. Everyone's dying to the dragon. That's a tough dragon. If it's only heat and those arc bubbles, that's a really difficult one.
Yeah. Sometimes dragon is unfair. It's truly an unfair boss if you don't know his weakness. Sometimes you can go into situations when you must take it. And if you're not on the right position, you just die. Oh, Charlie makes it through most of YD2. Now it's only Piku left.
That air shooter is so strong in this seed.
It's exact ammo, but because he used it before to search on Dragon, he'll have to switch and search for another weapon for the last Pico, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah.
But this is good to tear through most of them.
The Pico has 3 weaknesses, I think 3? You can correct me, but I think there are 3.
It might be 3. I'm not sure.
Oh, and he finds the other one! Okay. These guys are really lucky. I wish I was that lucky.
Right?
Come on. Yeah. Like, switch to a weakness and it's that weakness and it kills him instantly. Yeah, right on.
Okay, Siberian Bull mashing the heat shots into the dragon.
Barely, but still made it. That's the important part. Charlie using the refills from YV3.
Yeah, there's been a lot of ammo usage on these bosses, so they're gonna have to... I think that's smart. You've got to do some refills.
Oh.
Ooh, sneaky fan.
You know, sometimes when you're racing and you're in a hurry and that fan decides to pop up, you're dead. Instantly. This is one of those situations when you have to expect everything. And Siberian Bull stops. Does he know the weakness? Nope.
There it is.
Oh,
it's bubble.
Oh, Charlie
Finds crash bombs.
Mash them down. There is another strat there. You can go inside the tank and shoot him in his arm, and the explosions will kill him. It saves ammo and it's faster.
Oh, wow.
It's risky as well. Sometimes it doesn't work, you know. The explosions are randomized as well, so you gotta have a crash with really long explosions in order to this to work. So yeah, Siberian Bull going into his Pico while Charlie makes his YD4, the stage of doom, actually. The stage of doom, when you do zips, you do everything correctly, and just to find that the randomizer just hates you. I hope he has luck, and I haven't jinxed him. And Siberian Bull finds the exact weakness, which is here.
Ooh, fans in that room. That's really scary as well. Does that mean, well, you never know really what's going to happen in the third spike room.
You're gonna have at least one fan.
You think you have at least one? Sometimes nobody shows up to the party though. We have one, but he's that one facing that way, so it's really not a problem.
Bonk? Nice.
Bonk.
Does he has enough ammo this time? Yes, more than enough. Yes, I'm trying to jinx the runners as much as I can. Hate it or love it, I want to see them struggle as we struggle. Because stuff knows what's up.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what's up that played this. Sometimes you just... Everybody does things correctly and you struggle. And it's... Yeah. People say things are easy and you struggle. And you don't know why. Yeah.
No, that happens all the time on our regular Sunday races. People will be complaining about the seed, and I'm sort of like, I'm just cruising through. And then the very next race, it'll be completely the opposite, where everybody's doing really well, and I'm going, I hate this seed. It's the worst.
Yeah, it happens to almost everyone. And Kami always struggles because nothing is Buster Week.
Cam only gets about 1 out of 100 seeds to be good for a Buster.
Yeah.
For those that are curious, our friend Bob is getting close to the dragon on Wily 1 at this point. Like I said before, that heat stage gave him a lot of trouble and really set him back.
So he chose heat first?
I think it was like second. And actually, he did pretty well getting through a good portion of it and then died a couple times. Actually had a game over. But that happens. We've all done that.
Charlie finds Bubble, and he knows the weakness, which is heat, of the blue beans, so it's a matter of time now. How he chooses to...
Yeah, how to get out of here.
Nice find with the item 1.
Gotta wait for it to disappear. Oh!
Oof, oof.
Oopsies.
Now you have to use Bubble. Not like this.
Bubble is such a weird weapon. I was saying this earlier. This is that giant arc bubble, so having that bubble hit that wall is going to be really tough. Oh. Yeah, he's jumping off to hit it once, and he's gonna have to go around and do that a bunch of times. He's using the pause glitch here so that bullet doesn't kill him. Oh. There it goes.
You gotta adapt.
Oof.
You just gotta adapt. It was so close.
That bullet almost got him. Wow.
Ooh,
Oh, Charlie's screen. Jinx.
Change your printer, Charlie. I think RGB is being derpy now.
Yeah, I think so.
The thing is, they haven't bought new cables, so I think that's the cables and that screen that we were talking about. Yeah. Siberian Bull decides to take it slowly. That's
that fat fan right there, when you just drop to the platform and you think you're just gonna land on it and go, with the fat fan there, it'll ruin your day.
Charlie's screen is an apocalypse right now. You'll see the other masters changes their colors every time they move.
Charlie has the really advanced version of the randomizer. Yeah, they change their color as they move.
Yeah. Nice tactics by Siberian Bull by taking these screens one at a time.
Yeah,
Slowly but surely.
these screens, I think it's very worth it to take it a little bit slower and take your time and make sure that you're going to just live through it.
Nice, he made it. Meanwhile, this heat... Oh, it's underwater heat. Okay. That's why his stuff stick on the... Yeah.
Oh,
Explains
right. Because the underwater heat makes lots of sense.
Oof, oof. No, no.
Oh.
When you get flashed.
Yeah.
Press F for respect, guys. What's happening to Charlie? He's gone through the void. Oh, he must defeat everything. Okay, that's fine. He has now HP. He has HP now. So. Yeah, Charlie is in another dimension, Jenny.
It's a warping reality. Yes. That's what's happening. Because now it's not just colors going vertically. Now we've got horizontal patterns. Okay, Siberian Bull's trying to clean up these boo beams. And this wacky... Yeah, he knows the weaknesses, but this wacky bubble is such a pain. See, it goes up.
Oh, there's the problem. He doesn't have enough heat.
Oh.
This is a big deal. He's gonna game over. There is no other choice.
Yeah. Oh, there was a way to use the arc. Yeah. So he's out of heat. Yeah.
Yeah, he must game over. That's unfortunate. When you consume too much ammo, and when you don't have enough ammo in this fight, what happens, like in vanilla, is you just have to game over. And in vanilla, it's punishing the same way. If you don't have enough crash bomb, it's just over. Oh, Charlie is back to our world now, so we can see...
Alright, yeah, that's true.
I think he game over the refights because I'm pretty sure he fought Bubble before. Yeah, I think he game over the refight.
Yeah, I think you're right, because I think we already saw this fight. Okay, Siberian Bull takes that death. Okay, he doesn't have to go game over and go all the way to the beginning of the stage, so he can just farm up that heat. The crash walls that he knocked down will stay gone.
Nobody is in the lead in the... Theoretically, for now, Charlie is in the lead.
Oh,
yeah.
If only you guys could have seen what I saw on Bob's... Bob is just entering Wily 4 right now, so he's actually made up some nice time. He did exactly what Prodigy said. Since the Guts tank was weak to crash bombs, Bob shot him in like the hand or the arm, and the explosion wiped out the tank.
Nice. So the explosions were long. Nice. That's a very, very, let's say, pro kill there. You kill the machine, if you remember, Stuffy, the same way.
Yeah, right. Yeah. In vanilla.
And as you said, Siberian game over the quickest way possible, that going through the spikes, and he will now do the YD4 again. Meanwhile, Charlie is having real issues.
This is a struggle through the refights.
This seed is giving them the business.
Yeah, everybody.
Dance. No, he's not dancing. He's gonna take every hit from Quick. Okay. Now, I've got your powers. Let's see Whitey.
It is Buster week. I was gonna say this seed would just be topped off if it wasn't weak to the Buster, but it is Buster week.
We can't get everything. It's like it's gonna be too bad if it's not Buster week.
Yeah. They used to say that the machine would be Buster weak 50% of the time, but Prodigy and I know that from experience and from the number of games that we've played, that it's more like 80%.
Yeah.
It's Buster weak most of the time.
It's not 50, but maybe because you have 4 weaknesses and it has a better chance.
Maybe.
Charlie doing the Whitey 6 zip. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle. There we go.
Yeah, Charlie's zone is pretty much spliced. He's using too much colors. Betamax. Nice. Oh, he finds Crash straight away. GG's. And he died. I guess his screen died there. GG's with a 41-03 victory.
He did actually finish, though. He did complete the game. The SRL timer does say that he's done. Okay, there we go. So this is actually really interesting, the battle for second here, because don't forget that we have Bob Dead Builder who is racing. We just couldn't get him into the stream in the second race in a quick amount of time. Both players right now are fighting the Boo Beam.
Nice. Good to know.
Siberian Bull already knows the weaknesses, though, and so he is done. And Bob knows the weaknesses, but he's a little bit farther behind, but it's still very close.
And we are now turning into AGDQ. Welcome, guys, to AGDQ. Feel free to donate for a new RF cable for Charlie, so that we can see his screen next time. Of course, that's a joke, but Charlie, like you said, there are some of his cables, he did have trouble with them.
And I just put Bob's name in the chat there. If you want to type that into Twitch, that's Bob's channel if you want to watch the battle for second here.
Charlie had a lot of issues with these refights. Let's see, because I know Siberian Bull, he doesn't do glitches, he doesn't do zips. He's a pretty legit normal player. So he searches for the weakness, he knows most of them. Let's see how he handles all the bosses.
Okay, both of our other players are in refights. I think Bob is on his first Robot Master.
Yeah, Siberian on his Forge, the spammy Crash. Nice, he made it through, got the refill. Nice CRT TV, Charlie. He knows the weakness of
So it's heat on
as well.
heat. Yeah.
So he's really taking the LV Creed way. I call this the LV Creed way because LV always wants to know the weaknesses for the refights. For some reason, he searches a lot.
Yeah, Bob is actually doing the same thing. Bob likes finding the weaknesses as well.
Nice. He knows every weakness, basically, apart from 1-2 robos that he did with Buster and they were easy for him. Everything else he knows. Yep, nice. Really great job there. Twitch cribs.
Mellow, that's the new hot thing. Instead of Twitch sings, it's going to be Twitch cribs.
Mellow rarely speaks when he says something.
It's important.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, Mellow is that walk soft and carry a big stick kind of guy.
Yeah. Oop. That's why we have E-tanks. Really smart usage
Yeah,
of the tank
yeah,
there.
really good.
So, what Frico said, Victory Road for Siberian Bull.
That's right. That's what Frico would say here. Siberian Bull is going to refill some items. Bob has 2 Robot Masters to go. I don't know how well these 2 streams are synced up. Because
They were synced up, at least Charlie and Siberian.
well, I'm watching Bob's stream, and you and I are watching the commentary stream for Charlie and Siberian. So I don't know if there's any lag between Siberian and Bob.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you the time. Time is probably 45:45 on the door. Yes, exactly. 45:45 door on alien.
Yeah, Siberian has a healthy lead here.
He goes from second page and he finds Clash as well. Nice.
Such a
GG.
fast find. GG.
46.
Siberian Bull coming in second.
GG's to our runners. Make sure to follow them. And if you're interested in following us as well, but I don't see why would you. Here is a small link for the runners and for us. And I don't know, guys, it's been fun. Do you have anything to add, Stuffy?
Just before we bow out, that just wanted to give one more nod to Bob Dead Builder, who was the 3rd person in this race. He just finished off the machine. He's going to the alien. He'll finish here in just a short little bit. But yeah, these randomizers are a ton of fun. If anybody's interested in playing them or joining us on Sundays for casual fun races, everybody's more than welcome. Yeah, it's always just a good time.
Yeah, they're amazing, and we're gonna do more of these showcase races, guys. And if you want to get into the game or in the community, feel free to just enter the tournament Discord or the tournament, or just play with us for fun. And yeah, it's been tons of fun with this community. I had tons of fun with the randomizer, and thanks to SG staff and to Stuffy for commentating with me. Thank you, Stuffy. And
yeah, thanks, Prodigy.
With that, I guess GG's to both of our runners and to Bob That Builder, which was racing in the shadows. And I don't know. Have a good evening, guys, and have a good day. That's all from us.